कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते.
The yogi who obtains the lunar light and goes in smoke, night time, the dark fortnight, the 6 months of the southern part of the sun, returns. Look at the words that he uses. In 24 he says, knowers of Brahman. Here he says, the yogi, which means you start off well, you want to go beyond the world, you want to follow spiritual practices, but somewhere down the line you lose your way. And this happens to a lot of people. The starting point is good. Then you start a spiritual practice, you join a spiritual institution, you perhaps start visiting an ashram or whatever it be. And before long you got attached there. You got stuck there. And that attachment is far more difficult to get out of than worldly attachment, because at least when you're following the world, there's something in you which says, oh, I'm being materialistic, I need to change. But if you're already in what you think is a spiritual activity, there is no way out. Because when are you going to realize that I've got attached here and that I'm not progressing? So, Pitruyana is presided by the moon, which represents matter. So whatever you do physically, you may be following karma for the sake of karma, desire-ridden activities. You're doing rituals, you're doing worship, you're going on pilgrimage, you wake up early in the morning and go through the ritual of study, etc. But there is no absorption because you follow it as an end in itself. Such people, look at the words he uses, smoke, night, dark fortnight, all of it signify darkness. And darkness means ignorance. 6 months of the southern passage, the southern solstice. So somewhere down the line, you lose the goal. The practitioner then is not seeking reality, is not seeking realization, is not working towards getting out of the prison. The prison itself becomes so pleasant that he doesn't want to move. Therefore, it is that you need to constantly remind yourself of the goal. And once that goal is clear in your mind, you don't get deviated by anything that is offered to you. One of the most important things is, see, you find even in the world, let's say a person wants to be an outstanding tennis player and wins 1 or 2 matches, then the media are after him and all of us run after him to get, autographs. And that goes to his head. So what happens? Tennis is forgotten. Then he is running around in the social circles, shooting for ads and things like that. Then what happens? His tennis performance falls. The moment the tennis performance falls, fans are gone, media is gone, endorsements gone, money is gone, everything is gone. So again he comes back to tennis and pushes himself up. Then he gets a little more money, a little more fame, his performance goes up, his, ranking goes up. Again he falls. This is what's happening to all of us. But a person who maintains the constancy and says, no, this is what I need to pursue, everything else is immaterial. Everything else follows as a result of my performance on the field. Such a person excels. Now come back to us. Every one of us, if we want to develop spiritually, we have to first invest our energies in the field of activity that is best suited to our nature, which is called the Swadharma activity. Now, in your Swadharma, if you want to excel spiritually, you must understand that whatever comes as a result of my pursuit of the Swadharma, it may be money, it may be name, fame, whatever it be, I shouldn't be concerned with that, because at the end of the day, it is still pertaining to the world. All that you've done is you've upgraded your prison, that's all. But you're still in the prison. And a person who maintains this constancy of thought is the person who gets to excellence. So, the yogi who obtains the lunar light and goes in smoke, nighttime, the dark fortnight, he returns. See, what a tragedy. Because for all of this, you're putting in so much effort, so much of hard work. And after all that, what happens? You come back. You go to heaven, you exhaust your punya. And at the end of it, you have to come back to square one. And for how long will you go? Somewhere down the line, you get dejected. Somewhere down the line, you get depressed. It's like you make a lot of money. Now, in one deal, you lose the whole lot. Again, you start all the way back down there and start again. How long will you go on like this? Sometime you lose heart. Sometime you get depressed. So, when he's telling us not to get involved, he's only saying, don't go get into an activity where you lose it all and again you have to start afresh. Next verse.